Russell Wilson. They finally let go of Russell Wilson. We also already talked about the fact that they was going to let go of Russell Wilson. And we knew it from the jump.
And I didn't believe it at first. I was like, this can't be real. And I got that call that, hey, we're going to, and so we beat Green Bay, Kansas City. We beat them. And as you mentioned earlier, that's when I got that call. And I was like, I'm confused what's going on. And I didn't believe it at first. I was like, this can't be real. And I got that call that, hey, we're going to bench you for the next 9 games if you don't change your injury guarantee. So for me,
but be clear here, it's not, they don't want to bench you because of play. They're saying they're benching you because they want you to take out the injury guarantee.
Yeah, they want to push back my injury guarantee and remove it for that rest of the year. So that way, if I get injured, that they don't have to pay it.
But that's why, as a player, it doesn't even make sense to do that, because you think of those Alex Smith moments, and hell, you can even go back to college, like Willis McGahee, I believe it was, at the U. One of his last games going into NFL, he tears everything in, or maybe it's Frank Gore, everything in their knee.
I didn't want to set a precedent for players to remove their injury guarantees too as well. And so it was no way I was going to do that. And so when they said, hey, we're going to bench you, I said, all right, that's what you want to do.
Bro, that's like extortion. Like, you got the NFLPA involved, attorneys involved, like obviously.
Well,
like,
I didn't want to, but then they kept saying it all the way throughout the week. So then, my agent talked to the NFLPA. The NFLPA called me to ask, and then they talked to the NFL. The NFL was like, this is illegal. You can't do this. And so then, all the way throughout Saturday. So I was just like sitting here. I didn't know if I was going to play the following week. We had Monday Night Football against the Buffalo Bills the following week. So I'm like, am I going to play? Am I not? Like,
so you got Russell Wilson in his camp, and then you got the Denver Broncos. Everybody looking at each other. Who gonna make the first move? You gonna sign? You gonna take it?
No, I wasn't gonna do it.
You wasn't gonna blink?
No shot. I ain't taking my injury guarantee away. So now I'm sitting there like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. So then the whole week, and I get back on Monday. I still don't know necessarily what's gonna happen. And on that Monday, that's when I meet with Sean, and Sean's like, hey, don't forget like nothing happened. You're gonna play this week against Buffalo. We got a big game against Buffalo. You got to go win on Monday Night Football. And I'm like, all right.
That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded. Where will Russell Wilson go? Some think that he may be a fit in Washington. Some think that he might be a fit in Atlanta. They definitely don't want him to come to Atlanta. Some think he might be a fit in Pittsburgh. Where would Russell Wilson land? It's the real question. Y'all think he gonna stop being Russell? Russell still got a couple of good years ahead of him. Most definitely.
They saw, little future. He's 9 months at the time or whatever, and he crawls in my lap, and it was like, this is going to be my responsibility. God, I remember leaving that night, and God saying, God saying to me, raising this child, it's going to be your responsibility. Mm. And realizing that, I pray to God, are you sure this is what you want me to do? Say, son, this is for you.
The first night?
Yeah, the first night. Mm-hmm. It's going to be your responsibility. And
was that scary?
Oh yeah, I think scary just in the sense of, not scary, but it was more so an opportunity. Like, okay, God, this is what you want me to do. This is, stepping in to raise, a child with C and this and that, and realizing that, okay, God, like, I know she's the one for me, but also too, I'm gonna take this responsibility as well. Like, okay, like, and I was ready for that. I was ready to, I love children, as you know, I love kids and everything else, but it was like, man, to help raise a child and everything else, understanding that, okay, God, you're gonna give me this opportunity. What a gift. Even Jesus himself, like Joseph was a stepdad. I was like, okay, it wasn't biologically his. So I'm like, okay, God, you're gonna give me this opportunity to love the way that you were loved.
Boom. Not so bad, man. I don't say they had a good little press run. I don't know why they be hating on that boy, but I know that he ain't gonna be able to come to Atlanta. Definitely wouldn't suggest that. Maybe he might go to Carolina. I could see him landing in Carolina or Chicago. Russell Wilson had him a career. Definitely still be able to do something, man. I know he fumbled the ball a lot in Denver. Not just that,
Where is Pete Carroll right now, and where is Russell Wilson right now? Both of them about to be unemployed. One thing I'll say, and this is really a life lesson, comparison is a thief of joy. Because where is Pete Carroll right now, and where is Russell Wilson right now? Both of them about to be unemployed.
They are.
Unemployed. Maybe the greatest coach in Seattle Seahawks history, and maybe the greatest quarterback in Seattle Seahawks history, and less than 2 years after the breakup, they're both unemployed because they both thought they had it better without the other person. Comparison, just robbing their joy. Pete Carroll's one of the greatest we've ever seen coach at any level. Russell Wilson, one of the greatest we've seen of this generation, particularly as it pertains to winning. And now Russ about to be unemployed starting Friday, March 13th, or March 13th, whatever date that is on the calendar. And Pete Carroll unemployed as of the last 3 weeks. And y'all could have been together. And if not happy, y'all could have been successful. One thing I'll say, and this is really a life lesson, comparison is a thief of joy. Because where is Pete Carroll right now, and where is Russell Wilson right now? Both of them about to be unemployed.
Yeah, it was some bad trade. Probably one of the worst trades ever. Russell Wilson going to the Broncos. All right, so keeping this moving, keeping it